Hi, thanks everyone for joining Collector's Corner and myself, Andrew, as we are wrapping up 2020. I just want to take a few moments to spotlight a couple things that you may not have known that came out or things that are coming out. And we'll also talk about some things that we're going to be doing here in the near future. But all right, if you'd like to join us, we've got our links down below. And let's just kind of get into this. So the first thing that you may not have known that came out was a short little book that Marvel put out called Heroes at Home. This is a great little mini book with a bunch of short little stories. Very comedic, very all ages, really, really neat product that kind of shows the different Marvel characters as they're dealing with everything that we're kind of having to deal with in a real world situation. The next all ages book that you might not have known that came out this year was the Arkhamiacs. This is a great all ages book put out by DC. It is a standalone graphic novel with Art Balthazar and Franco doing the work, who've done a lot of different things, including the Yeah comics and Teen Titans Go. So great humor, great all ages graphic novel, worth picking up. For those looking for something more mature, more in-depth, Piecemeal. This is a anthology book, one shot that came out from Aftershock Comics earlier this year, and Cullen Bunn, who I've talked about before, is going to be kind of curating all these. And yeah, we just had a viewer, Chase, ask if we are doing these live videos more often, and yeah, that's my plan. We're going to try and connect with you guys more and get you some information. So if you ever have any suggestions on things you want us to talk about, please let us know. So also another one shot, definitely worth checking out. Now this book right here kind of exploded on the secondary scene. This is first appearance of one of the new characters that are going to be in DC's future state. And Kid Quick is the name of the character. Normally, these holiday specials are kind of just all one-offs and don't really have much impact. But this one with the first appearance is definitely a key issue to pick up with Future State coming out. And that all starts next week, as a matter of fact. Then going on to some independent books, talked about Cullen Bunn already, but once again, here's another book that he is writing, Bite Sized. It's a 4-issue miniseries from AWA, and the AWA published a series called Year Zero. Sorry, brain was forgetting there. But earlier this year, which was a zombie comic, and that one kind of exploded. So it's definitely a company to keep an eye on. Their product is really top notch. They also have another book that I don't have sitting in front of me called Erratic. And this issue here actually has a preview of it in the back. But all top notch quality books. Cullen Bunn specifically said in an interview that this book is kind of his love letter to Pixar and Steven Spielberg, all of the things that he was watching or reading growing up, dealing with robots and fun little science fiction comic. So again, this is just going to be a 4-issue series. So that's issue number 1. Then we have crossover. Donny Cates, he is Marvel's golden child right now. A lot of you are reading the King in Black story arc and Venom and all the other things that he's been doing. This is his Image book crossover. Issue number 3 comes out next Wednesday and has a special guest appearance by Spawn. And I suppose I should have said maybe a little bit of spoilers there. I apologize. But he's on the front cover. It's going to be a great book. It's definitely one of the most interesting things that I've read that Donny Cates has been doing recently. So First 2 issues out already, both on in stock already. And issue 3 comes out on the 6th of January next week. Those of you interested in the Power Rangers, they have split into 2 new series now, Mighty Morphin and Power Rangers. The first 2 issues of these are out already, and actually they do form a single cover, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, we have the first couple issues of those already up. Now, talking about some stuff that's coming out and is not available yet, but we can spotlight. This is actually a free publication that we've been giving out for a while now. And if you haven't visited the other local businesses here in Midland, we're trying to start a good community going. So you can actually pick up not only amazing products that they're selling, but also free comic books from Collector's Corner at Good Times Pizza, at CJ's Imagination Station over in Merrill, and that's Good Times in Midland. We also have Mike's Country Store over on Poseyville Road, the Live Oak Coffee House, and a few other places as well. But if you go to our website, you will have all the links there. But make sure you support your local community, because especially in these days, we all really need the help to be able to keep our doors open. And even though we closed our physical location, we're still trying to get you all of the comic experience directly to your door through these types of live broadcasts and even more. And I hope you guys checked out also our feed we did with Travis McIntyre of Source Point Press on Gloomhaven Comics. And we're going to be looking forward to doing some more with him as well. But getting back to this future state, this is what DC is going to be doing for the next 2 months. They're ceasing all their other publications, with the exception of a few items like the issue 7 of Death Metal, the wrap-up, which leads directly into Future State, is coming out this next week as well. Now, this publication here isn't a comic book, but more of a what's going on with Future State. It gives kind of some examples, talks about the different characters and what it's all going to be about. All of these books are listed for next week already on our online purchasing platform, so be sure to check that out. And then I'm going to spotlight a few of them right now. This one, which you guys may not know actually what it is, let me put them up here. This is cover A, and then I'll show cover B in just a second. Generation Shattered is actually a one-shot book that is going to kind of lead into everything that's going on here. So you definitely want to pick this up if you want to read and stay current with what DC is doing. It's a little bit pricey of a book at $9.99, but it is an oversized giant, so you're getting a lot of story in there. Dan Jurgens is writing it along with a few other people, and it is really, really a neat read that's kind of spotlighting the entirety of DC history, including the original Batman, which is pretty cool. Then Wonder Woman 1984. Some of you have watched it. I'm assuming a lot of you have. Like it or not, I had my opinions on it, and I thought it was very middle of the road. But I'll talk about that in a different either broadcast or article. But what DC is doing that is really cool is they are doing a spotlight on Wonder Woman 1984 with variant covers for a lot of their books. That's Future State Wonder Woman #1 variant cover. This one is the Superman of Metropolis, Harley Quinn, The Flash, and the next Batman. So as you can see, they're kind of doing another round of theme variant covers. So check those out. And again, they are available for delivery next Tuesday or Wednesday when they get released. Then one other thing I wanted to mention, the last thing here today, is DC has been putting out a lot of books that are their original graphic novels, and that means that these have never been released as individual issues. This is the first time it's in print, and it's all the complete story all in one book. This one is The House of L, which is actually taking a kind of new look at an old Shakespearean play, kind of in a new comic book world format. So definitely check it out. And I don't want to waste too much more of your time. I've already been on here for about 10 minutes, so I'm just going to wrap up right now. Also, if you haven't seen, we are going to be getting together tonight for New Year's Eve to do some bingos, some giveaway trivia. My son and family are going to be playing some Among Us as well. So we're going to be doing kid stuff from 7 until 8, and then Among Us and trivia from 8 until 9. We'll take a break between 9 and 10, and then be back from 10 until 11:30. That is kind of subject to how many people we have available, but keep a lookout on Facebook, and we'll keep posted on what's going on there. And thank you so much, everyone, for all the support that you've been giving us for over the past 26 years, helping us make this comic book community. The friendships and everything have just been absolutely wonderful, and we couldn't do this without you. So thanks again, guys. We look forward to talking to you more soon. Bye-bye.